Upstairs corridor. Mona, you good night. You must be tired, so don't worry to get up early in the morning. They were upstairs near to their rooms. You good night, smile. Mona, good night. You pressing her lips with a glint of naughtiness in her eyes, and Mona entered her room while typing something on the phone. The young sign used room. You entered your room, but stunned to look at the room. Their room was decorated with pink and white blazes. There were aromatic candles all over the room. Light romantic music hit your ear and gave goosebumps in your stomach. You mind, oh God, what should I do now? Am I ready for this? No, I mean, Taehyung is very good and I'm blessed to get husband like him. I know he cares for me and we both want to give this marriage a chance, but I am still not ready for this level of physical proximity. I still have my own fears thinking this you eyes become watery and you started shivering. But what if he wants it? He is my husband and it has been 3 weeks for our marriage and we still, if it wants to take our marriage to next hour, then I will not stop him. I will go with the flow. I know he is a true gentleman. I trust him. Your train of thoughts was broken when you heard the door open sound. It is him. You be ready. You thought and Kalpitialam. Taehyung entered the room while typing something on the mobile. He looked at friend and saw you standing in the middle of the way, just 2 steps ahead of door. You forged to your place. At the same time, Taehyung dropped his shoulder, looking at his room all set for their wedding night. Still at his place, he ran his hand from his hair and checked his head, leaving deep and he looked at you who was standing beside him with pressed lips and staring at for he understand you say so fast he closed the door, hold your hand and took you to bed, make you sit. He himself sit on his knees on the floor. Looking at the joint hand while controlling your tears when Taehyung spoke. Taehyung, you know right, our family is quite crazy and this is one of the craziest thing they have ever done. Looking behind you at the decoration. But you are my husband-in-law, whispered Taehyung, felt your hand icy cold and you were shivering with some kind of fear. You looked at him with tears, not understanding what should you do now. Taehyung closed his eyes for a moment. Taehyung calmed down. I want to have a normal married life with you, just like others have, where we both will love, care, respect, and trust each other fully. I also want to have kids with you. I want to see them grow in front of our eyes. I want to cherish our kids, our world for my entire life. I want to grow old with you, but this all will take time. We have just started this journey, and we have a long way to go. And nobody can decide anything for us, not our family, not by you or me. It will be us. This will be our decision, a joint decision when we need to take this plunge. Looking straight in your eyes. You smile looking at him. You are already feeling stream of tears on your cheek, and you are my wife. Your happiness is the most important for me. With honesty, he said, just don't worry about this. We will take our time now. Go and change. You must be tired. You wipe your tears. Actually, Taehyung want to wipe them, but he thought maybe you won't be comfortable. My oh God, now I understood why mom and dad trusted and chose him for me. I can't ask anything more. Just keep us together. I'm blessed with all the married life. Thinking you entered in walking closer and your neck piece with smile on your face. You wasn't walking closer from last 20 minutes. Meanwhile, Taehyung got freshened up and came back to room in his night clothes. He was sitting on bed waiting for you while checking his mails on phone. Taehyung, what are you doing? Coming and walking closer. It was more than 30 minutes and you were still in walking. Walking closer to you, nothing as well. This neck piece is tangled with my hair, looking at mirror, trying to sort them out. Taehyung, may I help you? You, okay, please, you was just, but you allowed him to help you out. Taehyung stood behind you, keep safe distance, and tried to sort your neck piece. And here you smile, looking at him from here. He was too cautious to not to touch you. Taehyung, oh God, why do you beat this complicated stuff? After finally sorting out and passing neck piece to you, you kept it in box. You widen with eyes. It's not complicated, it's a gift. Taehyung, oh, you who gave you this gift? Raising his eyebrows with innocent look. You looked at him in shock, but realized that he is placing around you. You smile, you don't know, my husband gave it to me. Oh, it is just okay type. I can give you more beautiful neck. Please forget your husband with flirtious look. You don't know who is my husband. That is why you are saying this, wrenching your nose. Taehyung was enjoying their battle with teasing smile. Taehyung, he must be some very poor, arrogant, cold, and needed continuous teasing. You, Taehyung, widen your eyes. Taehyung, what? I know my name sounds so melodious when you call, just like the song you sung for me with smile and continue. Thanks for the amazing gift. I could not ask anything better than that. And you played guitar very well. I was astonished. You gave him shy smile. Various your cheeks become cherry red. You go and sleep. I will just get freshen up and come. Saying this, you took your night clothes and entered washroom. Time skips next day in kitchen. Mona, good morning, Chand. Why are you standing there? You know today menu right while stepping inside kitchen. Chand, yeah, eyeing Jeho who is frying something oily. Jeho, good morning, ma. I made today breakfast complete with smile. Jeho, grandma is my granddaughter. Make very good food. Praised Jeho. Jeho's grandma and Meena were sitting on the breakfast table of kitchen. Mona, sure, grandma, but Jeho, nobody eat this food, heavy and oily food for breakfast at our home. And do you even know what they prefer? Raising her eyebrow while looking at too much oily fried food. Meena, but today all will eat it, Mona, and I'm sure they will like it, fluttered her daughter's skills. Mona, sorry, Meena, but I don't think so. Since we have set menu for breakfast and everyone prefer to eat eggs, sandwich, cereals, pancake, waffles, fruits, etc. In fact, if you just talk about morning tea or coffee, then also everybody choice is different. Like Arsha brother-in-law prefer tea and Taehyung prefer black coffee. Mr. Kim brother-in-law prefer coffee with milk but without sugar. Big sister prefers tea, ginger, various, and prefer black tea. Me and Mrs. Kim's sister take green tea, and so on. In our house, we don't force our preference on others. I was frustrated with Jiho and Daddy's kitchen interference. Mona-chan, please start working on today's menu. I will help you since it is already late and all must be on the way to dining hall and evening. Boil some vegetables, mash it, rising herbs and taking control over kitchen. Jiho family ladies felt insulted with Mona's behavior. Mona, Jiho, don't take me wrong, but you are guest and we Kims don't allow our guests to work for us. If you want to do anything, please ask next time since we don't like to waste food. Post morning yoga, you entered kitchen to help. Good morning, ma with bright smile. Mona, good morning, you wish you with teasing smile and sit in your ear. You come early. I thought you will directly come for lunch. Understood, Mona is teasing about last night. Your cheeks become beetroot red and shy smell appear on your lips. You started making honey lemon drink for Taehyung when Gio grandma came near you and turned you towards herself. Gio grandma, what is this? You wear what you should get up early and be here to make breakfast. Look at my granddaughter. Insulting you while holding your arm roughly. Mona, easy, come near to them while removing Jiho. Grandma, hold on. You, Hannah, you is daughter of this house. She will do whatever she wants. Nobody can force her for anything with authority wise enough to flee Jiho. Grandma. Jiho, Grandma, Hannah, I was just telling her how to be a good daughter-in-law. Should follow some rules, otherwise she will sit on your head covering up with her smug smile. Mrs. Kim's sister already said that you is our daughter and daughter should be pampered and you is perfect combination of modern and tradition value with scrunching her nose. You mom please leave it with bleeding eyes. Taehyung signed use room. You make honey lemon and took it for Taehyung. He was sleeping today. You saw your husband who was sleeping on his stomach, holding one pillow between his chest and bed. He had smile on his face, his hair are flowing on his forehead and he looked cute. You man, can anybody say looking at him that this guy rule over the business world and his competitors are afraid him? He is just looking like a newborn baby. Mr. Cute King smile spread on your lips. You Taehyung, wake up. Don't you want to go for gym today? But look like today your husband was not in a mood to get up. You kept his drink on coffee table and shake him slightly and Taehyung was wide awake. You smiled at him and turned. You felt hold and slightly pulled on your wrist. Taehyung was holding your hand and staring at you. You blushed and your cheeks became cherry. You what mumbled with narrowing your eyes. Taehyung got up and sat on the bed in a half-lying position while resting his back on bed. Head over, he was still holding your hand. Taehyung, my day is going to be amazing since I saw my beautiful wife first in the morning. You flushed with his flirting. Are you not getting late for gym? Controlling your blushing while sitting beside him on the bed. Taehyung, I need to go. Staring you, his gaze went on your arm where he saw some red fingerprints. He got up straight. Taehyung with concern filled with possessiveness. You, what is this? Where did you get hurt? It is paining. Somebody hurt you with fingerprints. He grazed the mark on your milky white arm with his fingers very gently, not hurting you. You, nothing, it is just I was working in kitchen. Jiho grandma just wanted to pass me and keep one busy on kitchen platform, so she hold me by my arm. Maybe that time it is not hurting, really covering up. You does not want to be crabby wife. Taehyung, she should have been careful. What is the need to hold like this so tightly with crunching his forehead? Taehyung, come, I will put cream. You will feel better trying to get up from bed. You know what is Taehyung, I will put it, but then kept quiet when you got a glare from Taehyung. Taehyung put the cream very carefully on your arm. Your eyes were filled with tears looking at his head. Taehyung, no, please don't start crying while concentrating on his work. You check it. After some time, dining room and Taehyung came downstairs. He was wearing grey color t-shirt and white color tracks as it was Sunday and Jiho family is going back to Sohel. He decided to stay at home and someone should say work from home. They were all sitting for breakfast and you was in the dish. Jiho came and took a seat beside Taehyung on dining table. Excuse me, this is useless. Will you please take another seat in cold voice? Jiho, brother-in-law, now I occupied it, beaming and looked at you and said, you, it is okay, right? I mean, you can sit there, right? Pointing towards the seat in front of her. You just nodded your head, okay. Taehyung, no, you will sit beside me. This is your place, and no one can take your place. Again, with cold and adamant tone, everyone attention moved towards Taehyung. They knew how he goes in his over-possessive mood for his loved ones. Hannah, Jiho, Taehyung is right. Come here. You can sit with Yuri and Pihu. Controlling situation. Jiho got up and moved near Yuri, and Pihu said, "You, it was okay, Taehyung, in low enough so that Taehyung only can hear you." Taehyung, no, you are my wife, you know, and nobody can take your place. People should know that they can't lay their finger on you or hurt you, or else they need to face me with a cold by staring at Jiho. Grandma, he was annoyed that because of her you was sad, but since she is from your side, he tried to sound so much sober with them. You, big mother, can make some snack today. Grandma, love it, asked Hannah, who was passing apple syrup to Pihu for her waffles. Mona, you, this is your home. You can make whatever you want. You don't need anyone permission. With smile looking at Jiho from corner as you smile brightly, but Jiho felt insulted again. Meena, Jiho, what were you doing? Breakfast, whispered, clearing Jiho. Jiho, sorry mom, it will not happen again. Jiho, sorry mom, I know how to play my cards. I knew your little secret that will destroy our beautiful bubble. Looking at you with hatred, who was enjoying pampering from your mother-in-law and husband. Taehyung sighed news from Taehyung. Hey, what are you doing here? When he saw you in room folding the cloth and putting it laundry bin which goes for daddy ironing mine one nude. I thought you must be with grandma. They are leaving in the evening. Taehyung was in study attending meeting with his European clients. He entered their room but shocked to see you in the room. He thought you must be with grandma. You, I was with grandma only, but then Raven asked me about laundry, so came to give your shirts to him for ironing. Avoiding eye contact with Taehyung. Taehyung, this all work you can do other time right now. Spend some time with grandma. You, I can't see grandma living with tears in your eyes. Taehyung, then convince her to stay here. We will take care of her. You, I told her, but she's not ready. Even now, big mother is with her to convince, but she was tears and she your head. Taehyung, it's okay. Let's grandma decide. Maybe next week I have to go to Sohel for one meeting. You can come with me morning. I will drop you at grandma house. And evening when I will be done with my meeting, I can pick you up, cheating you up. Taehyung, also you, one more thing. I have asked Robert to assign some security guards around grandma house. We have our highlights on media, including our families. I don't want anybody to trouble grandma. I will talk talk about this to Joseph uncle well thoughtfully. Guest room Hannah, mom, you please stay here. We all were here. You is here and here you will get best treatment while holding grandma hand. Grandma, no Hannah, if I stay here then you feel our concentration will be on me, but I want my you to give her all time for her marriage with content smell and I can't say I have lived a beautiful life since I lost you, mom. Even today I miss her. She was not my part, but she was my everything. I lost you, dad, my son, after his parents' death. You, dad, always considered and respected me as his own mother, but I have lived my full life and now I want you to live her own life. I also worried for you after you, mom and dad death, but now look, she is and settled, happy in her married life. I can feel her happiness in her eyes. Soon my time will also come to say goodbye to this world, but I am not content now with smile. And I know, mom, please don't say like this with tears, Mina. And mom, I also think you should stay here. You will get best treatment, and if you are worried about you, then you can be here with you. But use grandma cut her, you grandma. No, Mina, my decision is final. We are going back today. Use grandma foundation crashed all hopes of Mina to keep Jiho at Kim house. Finally, at the evening, Jiho family along with Use grandma left for airport for Kim chat flight. Jiho along with Taehyung went to airport to see of them. When they are returning, Taehyung asked David his driver to go with other cars. Various he will drive his car. He wanted to give some personal time to you without any thought. When he knew how much his wife is attached to her grandmother, you was looking outside of window with teary eyes and Taehyung was driving the car. And next day, Taehyung made the breakfast table. You was little roomy since he was missing you grandma. Last night you talked to grandma after they reached so you was relieved after talking to nurse knowing travel did not cause any trouble to grandma and she was fine. Jungkook came and sat on his seat looking at all family members with mischievous in his eyes while sitting his gaze between his phone and family members who were enjoying their breakfast. Jungkook clicked on the send link from his mobile, kept the phone aside and started relishing his poached egg sandwich with a hash browns and protein shake. A moment later, everybody on the dining table got ting indicating they have no reaction on their phone. Pihu looked at the notification and opened it. She widened her eyes and looked at Jungkook. Immediately she started laughing, looking at Jungkook. Yuri, what happened? Pihu. Jungkook eyed Pihu while laughing. You need to check our family group chat. Yuri looked for notification with confident expression. When she opened the notification, she looked at Jungkook. Now she started laughing hysterically. Mona and Arno looked at Pihu and Yuri. Mona, what happened to both of you? Yuri laughing. You need to check our family group chat. Mona and Arno looked at them suspiciously and opened the family group chat. Mona immediately put palm on her face. Where is Arno? Okay, Jungkook look like you are dead now. Meanwhile, Mrs. Kim and Hannah observed and they found something suspicious, so looked for notification on their phone. Mrs. Kim started laughing. Whereas Hannah pressed her lips, controlling her laughter. You was busy serving Taehyung his black coffee. Who was still busy with his talks with Mr. Kim and Hannah. You looked at others who was teasing, smiling on their face. You heard Rudy saying something about group chat. You opened up and looked at notification. You widened your eyes like your eyes spots will come out of their sockets. Now your cheeks were painted with cherry red color with exclusive blush. You looked at Taehyung who was still busy with his business talk. You got up from your seat hurriedly and turned when Taehyung asked Taehyung, you, where are you going? You have not finished your breakfast. You, I am done. I am not hungry. Stammered while answering him back. You did not even look at him, Taehyung, but you haven't started it. Then again pull you back on your seat. You resisted. You need to say that I narrowing her eyes. You gulped lump and look at all. Everybody was looking at you with a big smile. You just nodded no. Taehyung, what happened, Yuri? What line, Yuri? While looking at you, Oppa, you need to check our family group chat. Taehyung looked at her and others with the confusion, saying was the condition of Mr. Kim and Harshik. You was tightly closed her eyes. Taehyung opened the notification from his personal phone. There was one pic of Sikh boy kissing 3 years girl on her cheek with a line. If anybody asks you any question, you need to say you need to check on family group chat. And just give a glance what happened so funny about it, but then he realized it was his new picture from childhood. He looked back at the picture with wide eyes. Various others started laughing loudly. Mrs. Kim's sister, do you remember this pic? We took it on you thought, but I still remember this prof. We instructed her, beamingly looking at the pic from her mobile. Anna, yes, and you was upset because Taehyung finished all our chocolates, remembering old days. Jungkook, where you got this pic? Jungkook laughing loudly. Jungkook, I have my own sources. Childhood was such a blissful ride. Hung teasing you and Taehyung, whereas you and Taehyung was speechless. They both were caught in an embarrassing situation, and reason was Jungkook. Taehyung, Jungkook is the presentation with Mittel's ready. Let's meet in my cabin for detailed review with Smika and the thing was Jungkook. Hung, I am not coming to office today. I have stomachache. Taehyung, come. I will heal all your stomachache. Saying this, Taehyung got up from his seat and Jungkook ran from there. Time skips evening. Chan, you dear Taehyung returned from office. I guess he have bought a gift for you. I saw it in his hand and it must be very special. He did not allow Revan and other to hold it. He himself carried it till the room, teasing it to you. All maids and servants were loving their you dear because of your pure and caring nature. You mind, oh God, I have to face him now. After that morning incident, just a thought that he had kissed you during the childhood made you chicks cherry ready evening lunchtime. After Taehyung and other male members of family left for office, you got to know from your mother-in-law. So Taehyung was possessive about your doing the childhood. He did not allow anybody to pull your chubby cheeks except him. He used to threaten you when he used to pull your pigtails and how he used to run to your house. To his preschool to play with baby, you childhood lovebirds. That was a comment from Mona made you blush profusely. After some time, Taehyung and used to came back to their room with his black coffee wanted and shocked to see the picture above their bed. Till morning, it was only Taehyung picture with trophy, but that picture has been replaced with the new one, which they have clicked on their reception party. You and Taehyung holding and looking at each other with smile. Taehyung, I like this picture of ours. If you want any other, then we can change it. Coming out of the washroom after change, you know, Pete, best friend, feeling blissfully. You, how was your day? While wondering his coffee cup, Taehyung, pretty much busy. How was yours? You good? We are making preparations for fast for prayer and tomorrow ritual. Sitting beside him on coach. Taehyung, you are not keeping that first state shaking, is it? You buy without Taehyung. Oh, come on, you will not stay hungry and thirsty full day with an ants. But Taehyung, I want to keep it for our relation. I believe in these small things that they will make our relation stronger. Please making puppy with Taehyung thought for a moment. Okay, nodding is it. Time skips next. You got up with alarm sound. You quickly turned off the alarm not to disturb your husband's sleep and went to washroom for shower. Forgetting ready when you came out, dressing room, you saw Taehyung was still sleeping in his favorite post of hugging pillow. After some time, dining room. Hana, you sit here. You sat on the chair. Did their house temple and Hana put with Sarang. You took it and then Hana kissed your forehead. Already sat on dining table for relishing this Sarang. Taehyung save some for me while entering dining hall. Mrs. Kim, why do we keep some for you? And what are you doing early morning? Taehyung sat beside you and started eating Sarang from your plate.